Hello! Welcome back. We are Anime Date Night. Madison.
And Corbin.
We're back with Mushoku Tensei. Season 2, Episode 16, Norn and Aisha.
We're getting more of this family
We saw Rudeus come back. We saw Las Niñas. We saw the little girls who apparently do not get along very well. Purple-haired girl like me likes Rudeus. Blondie Bear doesn't care for him.
Yeah.
I forget which sister is which. I want to say Norn's the blonde.
It'll tell us soon enough.
But I feel like they'll let us know.
For real. Yo, if you like hitting... Oh, wow. I can't even do my own like and subscribe pitches. Oh,
trampoline
Lord.
hands fumbled at the 2-yard line.
Sure enough did. Listen,
Trampoline hands.
if you're here on this journey with us and you want to see me stumble and just push through my pitches, hit that like and subscribe. Come join us over on Patreon. We've got early unedited reactions. We've got monthly movies. We've got Madison meltdowns. Just savor the pain. But we're ready to just jump into this thing, I think.
I cry so little in like my regular life that I think this channel has given a misrepresentation.
It's an outlet for creativity. Creatively crying.
Apparently Nana Hoshi's voice actor sang the outro of episode 15. So we might go back and listen to that. Solo Leveling is all the way caught up on Patreon. Season 1, we are donezo with it. That time I got reincarnated as a slime. Season 2 will be replacing Solo Leveling. That'll be on Patreon within like the next week or so. It'll be on YouTube in a couple of weeks. So if you fucks with Tensora and you're in a hurry, Patreon, uncut. Also to the people that commented on the last video, like, ouch, my eardrums, with like laughing emojis, you're welcome and I'm sorry. Not in equal measure, but you're welcome and I'm sorry.
There you go.
You ready?
Yep, let's do this thing.
Right. Okay, there we go. Crackling fire.
Start with the Rudeus.
I love that he has like the S's on his book bag. It's like superb. I'm so curious how like those two ran into each other.
Eastport.
Yeah, and I feel like Rudeus was there the last time they saw Paul, so he would have recognized. I don't know who Ginger is.
Roxy.
Roxy.
She was old enough to remember. Yeah, I'll say the one that likes you, my guy. Has he seen her? Let's talk about Eris. Things did in fact get complicated.
What?
Oh! No, bruh!
Bruh, you've been here for an hour!
Oh dear. Yeah, this man does have a grudge against Superds.
Oh, things feel tense.
They are.
He's gonna let him go. Yeah, because he's friends with Rudeus. He doesn't want that smoke. We didn't get nearly enough Rudeus.
We got just a snippet.
Liar.
Aww.
Sylvia would give her life for these kids.
Oh, absolutely.
Without question.
What is Rudeus' next act, though?
I can't believe Rudeus left already.
He's gonna be back.
We got like, what, 4 minutes of... Yeah, that's trash. It's a big-ass box.
Probably money. Yep. Called it. She gonna flunk it on purpose.
試験落ちるかもしれないし。
お金があれば誰でも入学できるから。
そこまでして学校行きたくない。お兄ちゃんになんて
Oh
口聞いて
dear.
んのさ。
Yo, Aisha, chill.
I think she's trying to counterbalance her sister. She's like, I know you're gonna come for him, so let me just go ahead and knock that right in the ground, which is not helping anything.
No.
But they're basically twins. They were born within like a month or two of each other, which there's got to be some tension there.
Yeah.
There's even the way they dress.
Like the proper mom. Well, I look like the concubine, and I got the personality. So, what are you gonna do?
Shut the fuck up.
Perfect score?
That's not how that's gonna work, baby. That's not how that's gonna work.
仕事の方はシルフィーと相談して決めてくれ。
ノルンの方はというと、年齢的平均をやや下回るぐらいで。
Okay.
私、寮で暮らしてみたい。
She doesn't want to live with you.
I want out of here.
ノルンが勇気を出して言ってくれたことだし。
Smart man. Let her. Yeah,
I don't know. I'd want to talk this out.
わかった。じゃあ、ノルンは
She's living in the city, in the university. There's
Yeah.
structure.
Yes. But if we don't have opportunities to talk out the things about me that bother you, if we don't have circumstances in which to do that, then we won't ever do that. And if you're my little sister and I'm responsible for your health, happiness, and safety, you don't have to like me, but I need to understand. And I don't think it's beneficial to leave misunderstanding to fester, especially when there are already so many just natural divides. Their age gap is one. Rudy wasn't there when they were growing up is another. I'm sure the moms have feelings about Rudy is another. She follows the Millis religion, which is about monogamy, it seems like. And the last time she saw Rudeus, he was with Eris. So, like, here's this bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And these are not questions that I think an 8-year-old has the capacity to ask. But I don't think that leaving misunderstanding to fester is the answer.
I don't know. I feel like the dorms aren't they're not a 365 operation. So there is opportunity for her to come back and spend time with the family. It's proximal, but it does give her enough space and structure to pursue something outside of the family.
I guess I'd want to know, like, the rules of the dorm. Is it like a year-round school? Do they have summer breaks? Do they go home on a weekly basis on weekends? You know what I'm saying?
And if it's within the city, she's within reach. She's within contact. Like, come quickly, their family needs you, whatever. It's also really easy to ignore him, though. It's really easy to put him off. Mm.
And I think that she has some feelings that could be understood better with conversation. But Rudy is a hardcore introvert. I'm trying to remember, like, Rudy still brings his past life baggage with him, even as we had the whole like leaving it behind image in season 1. I don't think this is better. But Norn is like 7 or 8 or 9, so she's not equipped to have these conversations or to initiate them. And Rudy, for all of his magical capacity and like emotional maturity, does not do well with uncomfortable conversations or feelings.
No, so he'll probably choose to avoid.
I pause. So I wonder.
Right. Thank you for bringing it up.
I guess what I'm curious about though is like,
what are you unhappy
Aisha
about?
didn't seem to want to go to school.
Yeah, and now she's
so
not.
I'm curious, like, and again, this goes back to that conversation thing. Is like, help me understand. And kids can't have these kinds of sophisticated conversations. You have to like bring it out of them. And this is a hard conversation to have.
Well, there's a source of that insecurity.
Yeah.
リーリャさんを見かけだなんて思ってないし、お前とノルンは両方とも同じ妹だと思っている。
分かった。
Baby. I knew there had to be some fucking dynamic and questions there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Because my mom is only a concubine. Damn.
魔法大学に通う上で言っておかないといけないことがいくつかあります。勉強を頑張ること、友達を大切にすること、学校で困ったことがあったら、
I can bring you back if you act crazy.
10日に一度はこの家に顔を出しなさい。
You can't be fully detached from us.
心配だから。
I care about you. There's something, I want to understand her feelings. Like, I really want to get the source of her, like,
先生誰なんだろ
she's not making friends.
Does not feel the desire for connection. Or maybe
There's
just
something
not
there.
good at doing connection.
I think she wants the connections she has, the connections that she knows. And that's just not
う最近
good
も
enough
すぐ元気ない
reason.
にゃ
You seem down lately!
Get out of
Can
here.
they smell your depression?
あちらがプレゼントを用意し
Cheer
た
you
に
up,
ゃ用意するのに1ヶ月もかかったの
Is it a dead bird?
I was about to. Is it a matured pheasant?
誰にも見つからないところでこっそり開けるの
Is it a naughty gift?
ボスの下にいるのも大変なの
Is it a naughty gift?
ちょっと生徒会室まで来てくれないか
Oh no, we're gonna talk about Norn. Getting pulled aside for Norn.
実はここ最近女子寮の新入生の顔色が優れない
Is Norn bullying them?
本日そのうちの一人に詳しく聞いてみたところリニアとプルセナに手に入れた下着を一つのカバンに入れていたということです
Y'all set me up! Yo!
このカバンはリニアとプルセナより今朝方いただいたものです。
あなたが命じてやらせていたことです
Oh no!
違います。
わかりましたそれでですが
Get your girls in line!
あの二人には僕の方から
And
注意しておき
I
ま
can
しょ
tell
う
there's probably a whole dormitory's worth of girls that would like their underwear back, bro.
どうしたんだ？もうすぐ授業が始まるぞ。
実習室かどこかわからなくて案内してあげなさい
She doesn't know how to ask questions or ask for help.
Bro, you've
Interesting.
been here a month and you don't know where practice room 3 is? Psh.
Well, no, I just think it's interesting that, like, some kids don't consider asking as an option. Like, it just
Yeah.
doesn't occur to them. So she kind of sits and feels frustrated, but doesn't want to embarrass herself, admitting she doesn't know something and possibly looking dumb. And she doesn't know any of these people, so she doesn't want them to think she's stupid. And her brother's this fucking genius who everyone knows and loves for all of these fucking reasons. And I'm not good at school. And now I'm making my brother look bad because I'm not good at school. And now not only am I dumb, I'm out of ability. Like, it just, it
can compound that, I guess.
it could definitely spiral. And something about her sitting with me, like, it's, I don't know, like, I almost want to call her, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know the word that I'm trying to, like, conjure in my brain, but there's a sad undertone to her disrespect. Like, there's an implication or an assumption of, like, I don't fit here, I think.
Like an inferiority complex, or?
Not necessarily
Imposter
inferiority
syndrome.
so much as just out of place. I think she got really used to, like, their family dynamic, and I think she hasn't seen her mom in a really long time. And I wonder if she worries that her dad's forgetting her mom because it's been so long. And does she even remember her mom anymore? You know, because it's been years since the Mana disaster, and she hasn't seen her mom that entire time. So there's an undertone of sad disquiet that to me, like, tones her callous disrespect. Something to sit with me. Anywho.
勘弁してほしいのやんだ一年じろじろ見てんじゃねえよ
Is this sister? Yeah.
Stop being mean to my sister, meow.
どっちが上か分からせてやるの
言っておきますが、あの子は僕の妹です。
可愛らしい子なの
俺の知らないところでちょっかいかけるなよ。
They are afraid.
Should be afraid.
Just so you know, that was my sister. Oh, she's so cute! What a change in tone!
Remember that time I publicly blasted Body Gotti back into a new reincarnation?
Yeah, don't make me publicly embarrass y'all again.
Yeah.
I don't need to do it, but I will.
Skipping class?
Whose seat was that? Was that Rudeus's and Nanahoshi's?
I think Norn's.
Is that her dorm room?
Is she start? Oh, yep, she's sinking.
Yeah, she's having a hard time. I feel.
Is that what you're dropping us, bro? That's what you're dropping us?
And there's no
That's so rude.
That's so disrespectful.
Damn. All right.
Yeah, I really wonder if there aren't, like, things compounding inside of her that she doesn't know how to articulate. I think she misses her mom. I think she's beginning to not remember what her mom might have looked or sounded like. I think she wants to ask these questions and doesn't know how. I think that, you know, over time she got close to Rudeus, and now he's gone, and she's not with her dad anymore. And she was traveling with Paul for years.
So
they were
there were some constants that stayed with her, and like Rudeus just so rock solid. So I'm glad she had that connection and attachment, but now he's gone too.
Well, and she also had met Rudeus, I think, at the pub when they ran into Paul.
Yeah.
So like
there was a connection there that it was straight.
And I think she has a lot of questions that she just doesn't know how to ask. And like Rudeus gave props to Norn for asking to live in the dorm. I also would give props to Aisha for asking, do you love me less? Because we're only half related.
Yeah.
Do you love me? Do you like her more because my mom's a concubine? And those are hard questions to ask. They're really hard things to even articulate, especially at that age. I think there's a lot going on in Norn that she struggles to put into words. And part of me like wants to be like dismissive, like, this little fucking goblin. But then like, kids are hard.
Yeah.
And when their family dynamics leave them with questions, they can be overwhelmed and intimidated by the question that they can't put into words. And then they get frustrated with that, and everything else kind of starts off with that internal pressure and frustration.
And it's just such a blind spot for Rudeus that this is not a relationship or like a type of relationship that he's had any experience with in his life or in his past life. So he is very new to like this whole situation. And it's kind of fascinating to see that this is kind of shaping up to be like at least a couple of episode little mini arc and figuring out how to connect with Norn. And it seems like he's going to connect with her as she becomes more shut in. He'll be like, I know about that. So connect with that.
That's what I was about to say. It actually occurred to me while you were speaking, is that I think Rudeus will see parts of himself in Norn. And I think if someone's going to talk to you about like the dangers of letting your fear and your anxiousness and your insecurity be enough of a reason, he's a good person to talk to about that. Because like his anxiety made him yell at his friend, and then his friend stopped coming by, and he lived the rest of his life as a shut-in, didn't go to his parents' funeral, didn't see his friend ever again. And all of these things, you know, because his fear and his anxiety were enough of a reason to not do whatever the action is. And so I think when Roxy kind of pulled him out of the house, he didn't have to talk to anybody. You don't have to say a word. Just be on the horse. And I think Rudeus will hopefully, I hope that he'll be able to recognize and like get into that, but he's 16. And in this world, you're an adult at 16, but that does not mean you're fully developed at 16. Does not mean you're mature at 16. And he's never been a parent.
No.
This is not something he's even like really thinking about at the moment. They talked about whether or not they want kids, but they're not actively trying to have them. And I think his youth and his baggage are going to show here in a way that I think will be hopefully beneficial to the story.
I'm excited to see where it goes. But
I feel like I talked a lot in the last few minutes, you guys, and I'm kind of sorry about that. But it's a reaction channel.
So we got
I'm reacting.
Yeah. I guess we have to wait another week until we get more of this story as it unfolds. I'm
really curious to see where the story is going. We still have so many storylines. And also, like, what's going to happen with the transmutation circles? Because that's a big plot point.
You know, I think that plot has, like, moved forward a little bit, so they're going to put it on the back burner for a little bit.
They're going to let it cook.
They're going to let it cook.
All right. We've
gotten significant progress on it, though, so...
Yeah.
You know, stay tuned.
I think that'll do it for me.
That'll do it for me. Guess we'll get you on the next one.
Bye, guys.